I'm Derek Manfield and you're watching Toffee TV.
Welcome to the instant match reaction for Everton 3, Middlesbrough 1. Job done for the Blues today. Didn't play particularly well, I don't think. I think at times in the game we had some good moments, good passing and movement, but we controlled the game, I think, without really being at our best. I think I was impressed with Middlesbrough, to be fair, in terms of the shape and the way they tried to keep the ball, moved it around, but they didn't really have any kind of attacking threat. So that kind of nullified it. But they look like a side that can definitely stay in the Premier League if they play like that, because they're going to be tough to beat. But back to us, I thought we started the game particularly well. It was a little bit slow. Again, Middlesbrough got to get credit for being so well organised, but you'd expect Everton to raise it. I think they're going to have to raise it in other games. They're going to have to start a lot quicker than that. Went behind to a foul, let's be honest. A cross comes in. Martin Stekelenburg jumps up with his hands up, and Alvaro Negredo heads his arms basically, and the ball goes into the net. It's gone down as an own goal, I believe, which in that case would mean that Stekelenburg just threw it in his net. But it's Lee Mason, and Lee Mason is useless. He's always useless for Everton. But Everton responded really, really well to going behind. Equalised within about 2.5 minutes. Ball into the box. Ashley Williams has gone in with Valdez. It's bobbled around. And who else on his 600th game but Gareth Barry smashing it into the roof of the net. And it was really, for me, it was a crucial time, that the fact that Everton hadn't allowed Middlesbrough to settle on that one goal lead. If that would have gone 5, 10, 15 minutes being behind, it might have changed the dynamics of the game. But it was a great response by Everton, and it was great for Gareth Barry to put the ball in the back of the net for the equaliser. We then got in front. Just at times, our passing, it was nearly coming off. It was nice and sharp, but we scored a really good goal. Seamus Coleman, who a minute earlier had put in such a poor cross, and I just said, that's awful. The ball comes back to him, and he plays a lovely little ball into Lukaku, carries on, goes round, cuts inside, and smashes it past Valdez into the far corner. And I think that'll do Seamus the world of good. It's been a while since he scored, and it was a really, really well-taken goal, and give us that boost then, obviously, turn that one goal cushion around. And that, for me, is such an important thing as a team. If you're able to quickly turn deficits around. Last year we'd lose the first goal and you just think, going to be a mountain to climb to get back into this, let alone to get in front. Now, there's that resilience. It's the second time we went behind the West Brom, turned it round to win the game. We've gone behind today and responded really well. The third goal, which driving home then from the match, I've noticed Yannick Bolasie, Terror and Rom on Twitter saying, stop looking at the replay. Bolasie put a ball in. Did he touch it? At the time, the game and the ball coming, I just thought it'd gone straight in. I'm not, I'll be honest with you, but Lukaku's reaction, he's up straight away and celebrating. Now, I'd have done the same when I was playing any goal, rob any goal off anyone, because he's a striker, he won't score a lot of goals. But he did celebrate as if he had got a touch on it. The press association had given it to Lukaku. Whether or not Bolasie wants to fight him for it, I don't know. I'm not bothered. It's an assist for Bolasie. That's 2 in 2 games from a player who couldn't assist anyone, apparently. So, we were 3-1 up without really playing well. We went in at half-time, you're thinking, 3-1 up, we haven't really done much here. We raised this, we can make it 4 and 5. And we started the second half quite lively, but Lukaku got injured after about 2 minutes. He went on a little run and flicked it across, and I think, I don't know whether it was George Friend, stood on his foot, and he was rubbing his foot immediately, and he battled on for 15 minutes. I'm just hoping it's only kind of bruising of the bone. A little fear that it's like a metatarsal or something. I'm hoping that it really is just a bruising of the bone and it was just really sore and he couldn't carry on with it. Because we need him. We don't need to lose Lukaku. That would be disastrous, really, I think, for us, because he's the man who's going to get us most of our goals this season. He went off. Enna Valencia came on. Thought he'd done okay, linked up well. He won quite a few headers in the air. He ran around. He wasn't massively, in the game and looking dangerous going forward. But it's going to take him a bit of time. But at least he put himself about, you know, and the more training he does with the lads, you know, and Ronald Koeman lets him know exactly what he wants. And hopefully he'll start getting on the end of things. We play Norwich Tuesday. I'd expect Valencia to start. And hopefully he can get himself a goal or two and just pick his head up. And because, you know, we may have to be the focal point for a couple of weeks. If, you know, fingers crossed there's nothing wrong with Ron, but if there was something wrong with Ron, I'm guessing he will be the first choice striker. The second half, Everton just managed the game. It can be frustrating sometimes because you want them to get 4 and 5. You know, we only really had the Ross Barkley effort when he done well, and it's a good shot, and Valdez done well to save. We had Delafeu putting a couple of balls across the box. Middlesbrough offered nothing really, just one where Stekelenburg came for the punch. Other than that, Ashley Williams, Jags set everything up. And it was just a good win. It's just great to win football matches against 4 Premier League wins on the run. It's a tough ask to do that. For Everton to do it so early into Ronald Koeman's tenure, it's fantastic. People can throw out, oh, you haven't played anyone yet. We've had 5 Premier League games, we've got 13 points. It's our best ever start to a Premier League season. We're second in the league, comfortably second in the league. You've got to be happy with that as a start. We will get better. We will get more clinical. I think Delafeu, I think Morales, I think Barkley, Balassi, Lukaku, all of these players will get better and better. Hopefully Valencia as well. And Everton can start doing some damage at the quick. Spoke to Graham Lasso because he was in front of the main of the upper Bullens, and he was very impressed with Everton, you know, and I believe Owen Hargreaves said Everton were the real deal or something, and other people are saying the dark horses. The dark horse is nonsense, but the rest of it is, you can see that there's a side there now. So I'm very, very happy with how it's going. It's a long season, but we've got 13 points, and the more points we rack up now means that you tend to stay near the top half of the table. Once you get off to a good start, it's a longer way to fall down, whereas if you're playing catch-up, it's really difficult to move. So I think we're doing very, very well. Just a quick, want to touch quickly on 2 things. First of all, the man who was carried out in the Upper Gladys Street, I was just reading on Twitter, someone was by him, said it was a fit, and the paramedics had got his airways open again, and when I came out, I seen an ambulance taking them away after the game. If it was the same fella, I don't know, but a couple of people were in the back of the ambulance, but hopefully he is okay. Fantastic tribute to Derek Acker, by the Everton fans and by the Middlesbrough fans. Middlesbrough fans were different class. They were fantastic all day, to be fair, but they were different class during that minute's applause for Derek Acker. So well done. I'm going to finish on something about the game. Just Ross Barkley. I thought Ross had a really good game today because he simplified a lot of his game. Yeah, he can still improve in things, but he simplified his game for me. He won the ball, he laid it off, he got involved in tackles. He dragged us forward at times, and I think more and more from, you know, the crowd were brilliant with him as well, which was fantastic. And Ross does that more and more and simplifies his game. He will get better and better, and so will Everton. Anyway, let me know what you think in the comments section below. The Blues have won again, 13 out of 15. Come on, boys. Look out for Ped's aftermatch reaction. He'll be doing one as well. Thanks for watching. See you next time on Toffee TV. Come on.